The RediBike Scheme is part of the Sustainable Traffic, Transport and Parking Plan. The government hopes to provide easy access to bicycles and encourage cycling as a sustainable form of transport.
Well, bicycles are extremely important to us as part of the traffic plan, because what the plan is telling us is that we have to adopt alternative modes of travel and transport. And this is exactly one of the best ways of doing so. We cannot forget the importance and the value of walking, but the other way of moving is with bicycles. And what we're trying to encourage is people to leave their cars behind and use public transport, which is obviously free in Gibraltar, and also the use of bicycles and walking.
And this is a pay-as-you-go scheme which is targeting commuters at this stage?
Yes, it's a pay-as-you-go scheme. There's a need to register online, and the first stage really is we really want people that commute to work to use the scheme. That is, I mean, it doesn't stop other people from using the scheme either. But most of movements, if we look at the statistics generated by the traffic plan, are that people use their cars on their own. So most trips are done by individuals and for relatively short periods of short stretches of road. So the bicycle is an ideal alternative for this.
The cost is £2 per day, provided that none of your trips are longer than 20 minutes. If they are, a surcharge will apply.
It's very simple. You can register in several ways, both on the computer, as you say, and also on your phone, using an app which you can download from the App Store. It's available both for Android and for Apple.
It's called RediBikes?
Called RediBike.
RediBike.
And we'll download and install on your phone. Using that, you can both register in the first place, just putting your details in and your credit card. And then when you wish to register a bike and when you wish to use one, it's simply a question of going on there and selecting what bike you'd like to use, how many, use up to 3, select that and it will allow you to do so.
It's a pay-as-you-go scheme, so basically every time you want to use it, you pay for the day's use.
You only have to register once the system has your details, then that carries on. You have an account. Every time you need to top up your account to take extra journeys, then you do so as you go.
Okay, and you've got 20 minutes literally to get to your destination. If you don't, then you incur further charges, but you can carry on using it.
Yes, there's no restriction for however long you want to use the bike. For the first 20 minutes of every journey, and there are unlimited number of 20-minute journeys per day, there is no extra charge. If you go over that 20 minutes for any one of those unlimited number of journeys, then yes, it will have a small extra charge, just to encourage you to dock the bike and make it available for other people to use.
How concerned is the government about the safety of this scheme? You're not requiring anyone to have a certain level of proficiency in cycling. Anyone over the age of 16 can use this scheme.
Safety is extremely important to the government, and the government will be embarking on a campaign to raise awareness for bicycle users. Clearly, Gibraltar, because of its demographics, it is a place where we have to take care. We have cars, buses, lorries, people cycling, pedestrian. Gibraltar is a very busy place. So obviously, it is important that people are aware of the dangers. But if you ride safely, if we can encourage people, also you can educate other road users about the importance of leaving adequate distance for overtaking and to respect people cycling, then I think that is what we need to achieve.
Now, the government's plan identified the need for more dedicated cycling facilities. Are these in the pipeline?
I mean, it's clear statistically from the plan itself that take-up of cycling is lower than you'd expect in other cities because of that fear perhaps that people have, or the interpretation of actually going out there. The plan itself, is aimed at making people feel safer on the road, and in order to do that, we're looking at actually creating bicycle lanes for people to be able to use them independently, so they don't have to mix with traffic. Unfortunately, Gibraltar is, we are constrained. It's not possible to have the level of separation you would hope for, but we will do as much as possible.
The RediBike has everybody remembering the blue GBC scheme, which was discontinued several years ago. But the government says that these red bicycles are more robust and more durable. They should be available 24/7.